Hello dear people, this is a small video showing a little comparison between waterproof inks or inks that should be waterproof. Please watch until the end because I have a little addition. The moment you might think the video is ready, I have a little piece coming. Want to share a little test with you. I've tested some drawing inks that could be, might be, or should be waterproof because in the past I've had some difficulty with it. And I have been drawing lots of Tonka lately. I will show you one. Hold on. Oops. This is a Tonka, which is a very, very concise drawing, as you can also write a Tonka, which is a concise form of poetry. So waterproof inks. The ones I'm testing is Talens Drawing Ink Neutral Tint, Talens Indian Ink, Winsor Newton Black Indian Ink with the spider on it, number 30, Talens Drawing Ink 700 Black, Diamine Onyx Black Fountain Pen Ink, Mont Blanc Permanent Black Archival Ink, and Pigma size 03 Micron fineliner. So what I have here is a little jar of water and a brush, and I'm just going to film how waterproof these inks are or not. Because recently I found out that one of the inks I'm trying to film myself while doing this. Okay, this drawing ink, Neutral Tint by Talens, seems good, waterproof. Next, Talens Indian Ink. It's fully dried up, but as I'm rubbing this on purpose, by the way, because the technique I'm using for the Tonka is ink and watercolors, so it's important to me that this doesn't happen. So this is an ink I wouldn't be using. Okay, now on to Winsor Newton Black Indian Ink with the spider on it. What you see there is shade, by the way, because it's actually not, look, there is no color in this. What you see here is shading of the water drops. It's shade because there is a lamp right over, but you see there is no bleeding. So that one is good. Now, Talens Drawing Ink Black, it should be waterproof, but I had trouble with this a little while ago. So I am giving this a little bit of a hard time to see, to see if it behaves. And it is bleeding a bit. Actually, it is bleeding a bit, so it's not perfect. Well, this is Diamine Onyx. Don't have to go much further than that. Then Mont Blanc Permanent Archival Ink. Whoa! Permanent Archival Ink, my ass. This is super expensive ink that I once bought. I think the jar that I bought was over 25 euros. Well, that's not going to work. And then, of course, the Micron Pigma. I can try that because I've already used that a lot up to now, and there is no bleeding. So let's see. The Talens actually does change color, and the Indian Ink does, but the Winsor Newton, I think, here is absolutely the winner. So if you need waterproof ink, Micron Pigma is really good, and the Winsor Newton, the Black Indian Ink, and I will show you this is the jar. It's got the spider on it, and it works really great, and it comes in This is a 14 milliliter bottle. There is also a 30 milliliter, and this is half a liter. So, I hope this was interesting to you. Thank you for watching. Bye. Okay, so I had already ended my video thinking it was done, but then I noticed when I reviewed the video for publication that with the Talens drawing ink, I accidentally smudged some of the black paint from the Diamine ink into this square or rectangle. So I drew another rectangle and I'm going to give it another shot. So here's clean brush, and I'm gonna wet that thoroughly. I let it dry a couple of hours. So here we go again, and I'm gonna give this a hard time because a little while ago I had problems with this ink not being waterproof at all. So I'm giving it an extra rub. I'm being a little bit mean, but I really want it to be very, very good. I'm gonna try it on a little piece of paper here. And it's dark, but I think it's water. I think now it's good. Although, yeah. This is water. This is shading from the water. I think it's good now. I think once it's dry, it's going to be a lot better. So if you want my recommendation, then I would say the Winsor and Newton 030 Black Indian ink, the one with the spider on the package that I showed earlier in the video, is really, really good. It's beautifully deep black. It's more deeply black than the Micron Pigma fineliner. And also, as you can see, I have a super cool pen that I use to draw, and it's got this reservoir for ink in it, so you don't have to dip all the time. And it's got a really beautiful tip to draw, and then you get these very lively lines, vivid lines. So, or the other ink that I can recommend to you is the Talens Drawing Ink Black number 700, and it is indeed waterproof. What you see here, the gray staining, was actually contamination from the Diamine ink. Look, that stains really easily because this is a fountain pen ink, but I wanted to give it a try. And the Mont Blanc archival ink, archival is not the same as waterproof. So that's something you should know when you buy ink, that when you buy archival, it only means it's acid free, so it won't eat your paper, but archival does not mean waterproof. As soon as you drop your very important notary documents or legal documents that have been signed with this ink, because that's what this ink is for, when you drop it in water or when you spill your coffee all over it, your autograph will still be worthless. So something to keep in mind. If you want something to be really, really permanent, then go for the Winsor Newton Black Indian Ink 030 with the spider on it, or the Talens Drawing Ink 700 Black. I hope you have found this as useful as I have. So I'm gonna dive back into my Tonka drawing and writing with I think I'm gonna try the Winsor & Newton tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.